Okay, it says I'm live finally. Ah, yeah, this is Denise Cooper, and this is Booktube Live. And I went live for about 35 minutes, and I'm going to turn down the Johnny. Hopefully, you can hear me. And actually, let me just bring up another YouTube channel or go on my phone because I'm a little perturbed. I was basically just talking to myself and recorded a video and everything for about 35 minutes. And let me pause the Johnny. Again, I went live here on YouTube. The Tube, they have a very new way of doing live, and it wasn't working. So I did the old way, and the old way was working. I can actually see me, everything. I got about 5 different messages from people saying that they could not or did not get a notification. Am I still going live tonight? I'm sorry, I can't make it. Are you still going live? I can watch the recording. Hello, I'm on your channel, but the last video is the only thing that's up. So I got about, after 5 messages, I stopped talking. I says, okay, because if you could see the live. And I just put up a video trying to apologize to everybody on Instagram because I actually took a recording from my phone showing that I did go live. Unfortunately, nothing happened. Then, if you can tell, I'm in the dark a little bit right now. My light just blew up there. And I'm like, okay, I got this lamp on that lamp. Why all of a sudden did it get dark in here? Like, what is going on? I did about 30 minutes of talking about a wonderful book I read in March that I got from a wonderful author named D.E. Eliot. The book is called Ruined, and I cannot believe no one was there to see it because, yeah, yeah. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so sure you're like watching me live right now, right?
No.
No, oh my God, because I'm so upset.
I just got a notification. It was like, hey, your friend is live. Like, oh, yeah. And then I looked down like, oh, my finger was off.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Wow.
So you guys, this is Denise Cooper. I'm on the phone with you, but I am recording live. I did reach out to YouTube, and they said just reboot or what have you, that it should be working. What I did is they have a new way of going live, and it was picking up my laptop camera, which I don't want. I have a good camera that I wanted it to connect with. So I'm like, I'm not using that camera, man. So he said to reboot. So I rebooted, and now I'm live, but it's the new YouTube, and I can actually see myself, but it's so much lag, it's ridiculous. Hi, I'm Kia Dene. I'm so sorry. Kia Dene is usually the first one that's in here saying hi, and actually now I know that I truly am live because Kia Dene just said hello. And Flower Child, she says, woohoo, we are live. You guys, I'm so sorry. I know, right? Kia Dene and Flower Child, and also Mr. D. Elliott, who is on the phone. If you can hear someone talking to me, he's not here. I wish he was, but I'm just saying. Anyway, he's not here. He's actually on the phone, and I was just coming back on live because I was a little perturbed that things didn't work out in this new YouTube world. And just going to apologize for like 5 minutes and get off of here and just be done with my night and see y'all tomorrow. But I am like so ready to just talk about it. I can't even begin to. Hey, I'll tell you what, I did an awesome job talking about your book.
Yeah, I have to admit, like, you and, shameless plug, I guess, for her, is like, you and Joe,
Yes.
y'all promote the book better than I do. Like, like when I read y'all's description, I'm like, damn, I should have used that. That's like, yeah, so.
Don't make me get up.
I love the shirt. Yeah.
I love it. My son was like, oh my God, Mom, those are awesome. So,
you know what's funny? Like, I don't even have one of those. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah, that's serious.
I'm gonna just turn to the camera and say, you need to get you a shirt, dude.
Yeah, like when the place that I get them from,
right?
It just allows me to ship it to people. So
yeah,
I don't even have one myself. So
oh, well, I love it. You guys, what we're talking about is the T-shirt that I just stood up and showed my girls in. But he sent me 3 different T-shirts. One of them has the big logo like this one that I have on, and then there's one with a smaller logo to the right, and that's the one I'm actually going to give that one to my son because when I open up the bookstore out to Traders Village again, on the weekends when I'm not there, if I'm out of town or something, then he can wear that shirt. That will be our little uniform. And then he sent me one with the long sleeves. And I'm like, yes, because it's kind of chilly here. And I'm like, oh, thank gosh. It is really nice of you. So thank you so much. I can't.
No problem.
That book.
It was my pleasure.
Okay, now that I'm just going to tell you guys who I'm talking to again. If you are just now joining me again, this is Booktube Live. It is the Blackout Baby. It's the Blackout Baby. It's the Blackout Baby. Say what? I say that all the time. So I have to say it again because unfortunately we had some issues earlier. Me, we, and YouTube. Nobody else is at fault. I'm sitting here and I'm reading. You know what? I was reading one of my favorite parts in the beginning of the book. And I thought, oh my God, when it wasn't working, I thought, oh my God, God is coming for me. So anyway, I read the part about Job, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'm gonna read it again because nobody got to hear me talk about that particular section. And but I was like, I don't even believe stuff like that. I don't believe God is just reaching out and turning off things and not making things work like that. So when I read that part, and I said what I said, kid you no joke. And if you guys have been here in live before, it's not usually this dark. My overhead light just went off. The video wasn't working. I was trying to, respond to people, let them know I'm sorry, but I'm watching myself live. I don't know how you guys can't see me. Like, I don't know what's happening, but about 2 or 3 people kept sending me messages. I was like, oh. So
yeah, I kept like refreshing the screen, like
I did too. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to record because it actually recorded and it allowed me to play it back. So I was like, I know I did something right. But anyway, hello, you guys. I'm so sorry again. And we have Kia Danae, Flower Child, and Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Hi. And she sent me a message first, and that's how I was like, okay. But then I could see myself, so I kept refreshing it. And the more I saw myself, the more I thought, okay, this is working. But obviously it wasn't working. So anyway, it looks different even. So this is a new YouTube Live. The screen is like humongous. And I'm watching myself because usually I'm looking right in the camera. So you guys forgive me that are used to being here on this channel. And I'm just talking to you. Anyway, we have...
I keep remembering that you can't see me because I feel like we're on like the Facebook thing,
Exactly. Almost.
But you can't see me. Like I'm sitting here talking with my hands, like, oh yeah.
She can't see me. You're in your pajamas. We can't see you. Going to walk across the room and scratch. We can't see you. But I'm gonna sip in my cup and revitalize my voice because I'm you guys, I'm serious. Like, y'all haven't seen me mad, but I was lit. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, now I get to be made a liar? Okay, YouTube. Somebody on YouTube, we can ready to fight. Oh, hold on just a second. I did want to say, if you could just please introduce yourself and talk about your book for a couple of moments, and I'm going to say thank you.
Well, my name is E. Elliott. I'm the author of Ruined, which is my debut novel. Actually, it's not my first novel I wrote. It's just the first one I ever published. And I actually, I didn't want to tell anybody, but I actually came clean and told everybody because I was upset about it. But book just, got second place in the national, in the urban fiction section of that Iffy Award that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
I got the silver, which I was kind of disappointed about that because, they put it in urban fiction. I'm like, yeah, that ain't urban fiction, but
I was getting ready to say.
yeah. It's like farthest thing from urban fiction, but, it's like, sometimes you just gotta take, I guess I look at it like, when I look at the people that won in mystery and suspense, I doubt Black people were reading those books anyway.
Oh.
So,
yeah.
So those people, at least I know that the people that was probably reading my book was actually Black, and it's probably only got second place because the people that was reading was like, yeah, this ain't urban fiction, but I ain't gonna rock the boat. We'll just give them second place and give somebody that actually deserves, the award.
Yeah.
For writing urban fiction. So
let me ask you this, and also Flower Child, who's in the chat room, said congratulations. But let me ask you this: was that the only category that your book was selected for? No?
It was no, it was a mystery, um, uh, suspense, and then it was up for first, like best first book. And but the thing is, like, me, I'm a researcher, so
Yeah.
and I'm nosy as hell. You get that from the book. Like, look, I mean, my book is about a diary. Okay, that just lets you know how nosy I am.
Right.
But like, so I went and researched. Like, I went and Googled like every single person that won the awards. Like, just
no, you didn't.
Like, oh my God, yes, I did. Because like, it's an independent award,
yeah,
but small press are invited.
Right.
Well, like, I'm not knocking them because they cool, especially they got an urban division. They have an urban division, so they do put a lot of Black people on, which is cool.
Right.
But the Keniston Publishing House, they call that a small press. Keniston is the furthest thing from, but since they got all these little sub-publishing, they're allowed to, so they're allowed to enter in this contest. And there's a lot of them like that. And almost every single person that won gold or silver was, signed with a publisher. I was the only one that wasn't.
Wow.
So I'm like, right. So
I mean, well, then that should tell them.
That's the only good thing I got out of that. Like,
yeah, and that should also tell them then there was one section where you said first best book or something, or first book.
Yeah, first best book. Yeah.
And so if
our best first book.
If you were up against other publishing companies that have little sub companies and they're swiping things, then how did you do in the first book? How did you do there?
That's why I didn't even get nominated.
Are you serious?
I wasn't in the top 3. So I like I said,
that's messed up.
You got to understand too, though.
Excuse me.
Is with first best book, that's every category.
Oh, okay.
So that would probably be based solely on who is reading the books.
Right.
So I mean, if you got somebody that only likes to read, historical fiction.
Yeah.
They can care less. About what a mystery thriller does. So I mean, I put it this way: like, I don't think I would ever, enter it again. But it was an experience that, being my first book, I wanted to. I wanted to experience that because I think what a lot of Black authors deal with is that we don't get those same opportunities, and it's also hard. Like, people get on me because sometimes I'm like too pro-Black. Like down the back, so I'm like, yeah, but that's kind of messed up. Like, because like you'll get people that is so, I told you about that. Like, you get these people that are so quick, like, yeah, man, we got to support Black authors.
Yeah.
I don't read independent. I'm like, man, most Black authors are independent.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like, it's just a struggle of that part of the business. It's just so hard because.
But what kills me, and I hate to interrupt, but what kills me about what you just said about how people thinking you're too pro-Black and what have you, it's like we're the only race of people that gets chided on being proud of who we are. It's ridiculous. It's a new day, first of all, because a lot of times when people, and specifically Black people, yes, you guys who, even those of you who have contacted me about this blackout, and there was a young lady who contacted me on Twitter and said, don't you think that's not going in the wrong direction for you to only read Black or African-American books for a whole year? That's not being diverse. And I proudly said on my channel when I thought about this in 2015, that I was not reading diverse this year. I grew up reading diverse. That's not a problem with most Black readers. We read diverse. And those, I mean, we have years like this all the time. This is nothing new during the blackout where I'm reading only African American books. And why not? I'm not, you know, some people say, well, and I like the way people are moving around their TBRs or for this year, experiencing the blackout or what have you, and putting in African American authors as well as African authors from Nigeria and what have you. I only wanted to start here first because this is where I am. This is where my Black people ended up. And so why not celebrate that? So when I told this young lady on Twitter, she goes, oh, well, that makes sense. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I said, but you did, because you had the gall to come to me and ask me, why would I do that? And why would I not push diversity?
And that's the thing that's so crazy, is that we always have to explain. We always have to explain their ignorance.
Exactly.
How crazy is that?
Yeah,
like,
that is crazy.
Where else do they do that? Like, we have to explain
Nowhere.
their ignorance. So, like, I remember I was talking to this guy before, and like we were talking about, like, you know, history and everything. And I was like, you don't understand that most Black people in America